That surprises me that programmatic is as high. Like I would have thought it would have been down in the 30% ratio, but
You want
I
to know
guess, yeah, I'd love to know why
why?
actually.
Okay. So here's the situation. If you go to buy programmatic, you go to a DSP, and if you ask them, what do you guys do for fraud protection? They have a speech. They're like, oh, we're using this third-party vendor. It's running in our pre-bid solution. We got it covered, so you only have to deal with it. So as a buyer, you're like, oh, they've got, a certified solution running under the hood. I don't have to worry about it. So you don't think about it anymore. Here's what people don't understand. As a certified solution, they don't call fraud. They call it IVT, invalid traffic. I think most people have heard of that term before.
Yeah.
The terms that they haven't heard is how IVT is classified, and it's classified in two distinct categories. One is called GIVT, general invalid traffic. That's your basic bots, data center attacks, things like that. And then SIVT, which is sophisticated invalid traffic, advanced bots, malware, human fraud farms. So you have these two classifications. So when you go to a programmatic display, everybody knows about the 100 millisecond RTB platform, right? They got 100 milliseconds to determine what they want to do, what ad's going to go in there and serve up the ad. Well, in that, they only have about 15 or 20 milliseconds to decide is this fraud or not. So they use a pre-bid solution, which is an API endpoint. They pass an IP address to a user agent, and they look at to see is this real or not. If it's real, they send it on. If it's not, they block it. The problem is it's only looking for general invalid traffic. Fraudsters know this. So fraudsters get past that by using sophisticated means like a human fraud farm or something else. So very few companies go and say, I need a third-party solution to track my fraud after the fact. But if you did, we're catching on average 50%. But I've caught DSPs with as much as 80% fraud.
Wow.
Because the person's not even looking at it, doesn't even consider it like a problem because they heard it was solved and they assume it was solved. But until they check themselves, they don't realize how much fraud is really getting past the general invalid traffic filter.
And we're enabling it by being ignorant to it.